I'm Kimberly of Happy Gals Vintage. Thank you for stopping by to check out our video today. We are going to talk about vintage gifts. The holidays are coming up, they're right around the corner, but there's still plenty of time to order from Happy Gals Vintage and get items shipped to you before Christmas. And really worldwide actually, because we're just in the very beginning of December right now when I'm filming this video. And even if it's down the road and it's past Christmas when you actually watch this video, I would encourage you to still check out Happy Gals Vintage. There's a link in the description below this video so you can see all the different things we have, because we're always getting more new items, well, they're vintage items, but additional items into our shop as other ones sell. So let's get started. I just am so excited to show you some of the products that we have available right now. And we have many, many more beyond these. But these are just a little sampling of some fun ones that are in the shop. A lot of people purchase teacups from us at Happy Gals Vintage. And this one is a really beautiful set that we've just gotten in pretty recently. And it's by Royal Sealy. It was made in Japan, and it's just beautiful. It has so much gold detailing and these pretty pink and orange, like tea roses sort of style of flowers. It's gorgeous. No chips, cracks, crazing, or anything. So if you have someone in your family or a friend who collects vintage teacups, this is a wonderful choice. And also we have a teacup. This is a Bavarian teacup from Germany, and it's just so pretty. It has this delicate hand-painted violets on it, and it's just so nice. I had a little yellow bow just for fun. This is also would just be such a nice gift for someone who collects vintage teacups. Another beautiful vintage teacup here that has this sort of blue asters design on it. This one is by Colclo. It's Colclo China, and it's made in England. And it's just a very classic, pretty set. Again, no chips, cracks, crazing. It's just in really nice condition, and the color is beautiful. So if you know someone who's really into blues, that would be a nice teacup for them. And here's a really pretty one. It has sort of a classic look when you're just looking at it from the side, with the the beautiful white and the gold detailing. And this one I think is by Crown Staffordshire. Yes, it is, of England. And just this really delicate, classy sort of grape berries design that I think is just lovely. So this is in our shop also right now. And so many more teacups. So if you like teacups, I'll put a link in the description below this video that goes just directly to our teacup section. So we have lots of different vintage items in our shop. But if you're only interested in teacups, I know a lot of people are just collecting teacups. There will be a link for that. And also a lot of people collect cats, I know, vintage cats. So if you have a cat lover in your life, I have quite a few vintage cats in the shop right now. This is one that we've just recently added, and he's made in Japan, and oh my goodness, he's so nice. Just beautiful quality. He's got this nice detail and shiny, so much personality in this little guy, and he even has real whiskers that were inserted into the porcelain, and he still has his original maker's sticker on the bottom. He's just beautiful, and again, perfect condition, no cracks or crazing or anything like that. So if you know someone who collects vintage kitties, he is so gorgeous. And another cat that we have is this vintage cat bank, and I think this one is from the 1970s. I should have worn my reading glasses. Yeah, 1974, and it's a cast metal bank with the gold finishing, and again, just in such nice condition for being as old as being from 1974. And I hate to say that, because I'm from 1970. So I'm trying to stay in good condition too. But I can appreciate these vintage items and what it takes to keep something in shape that's that old. So anyway, you know, this is just such a pretty little cat bank. So if you know someone who loves vintage cats, who loves cats, or collects vintage banks, you know, this is just a really fun gift. And let's see, another sort of animal lovers kind of pretty gift is this blown glass swan. And we've had many blown glass swans in our shop in Happy Gals Vintage over the years. I just love them. They're just so pretty. And this one was just really nicely made, and it's in this clear and gold tones. It's a bowl, so people could use it, you know, to store some kind of little treasures, you know, or keep their rings in on their bureau or something like that, or little soaps in the bathroom or something. But oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So even if you just put it up in a window with nothing in it, it's gorgeous. So if you know someone who loves swans, collects swans, loves birds, loves vintage blown glass, any of those things, you know, this is a great gift. We have many other glass, blown glass and crystal glass gifts in our shop. So definitely, you know, check it out in Happy Gals Vintage if that's something that you're interested in, is vintage blown glass. And we also have bells. This is a crystal bell. Has such a nice sound. Crystal bells have such a nice sound. And this one is just so classically beautiful with the embossed leaf pattern on it. It's just so pretty. And we have a lot of beautiful bells also in Happy Gals Vintage. So if you know someone who collects bells or collects vintage crystal, there again, check us out. And the link again is below this video in the description. You know, Ansley is a maker that makes some really beautiful porcelain teacups, and we've sold many Ansley teacups, and in some of my other videos I've talked about Ansley as a maker of teacups, but they make other porcelain things as well. And this is a just gorgeous vase that is made by Ansley, a vintage vase with this, I think this is irises and butterflies, and it is just so pretty in purples and pinks and this lovely white. It would just, in many people's houses, in many people's decor, this would be just spectacular. And you know, if you're going to a holiday party and you want to bring a gift like a hostess gift, vases are great for that. And I have lots of vases in our shop, in the Happy Gals Vintage shop, and this is one of them, so definitely check it out. This one is available. The thing to keep in mind too with all our items in Happy Gals Vintage is almost 100% of the time, 99.9% of the time, we only get one of each item and I never get it again. It's very rare that I have the same item twice ever in my Happy Gals Vintage shop, and this is over a period of years. So, you know, every once in a while I have someone who will message me because they see in my sold, you know, in my sold section of my website, they'll say, or of my Etsy shop, they'll say, you know, can you get me one of these, or can you get me, you know, 50 of these for their wedding reception or something? And it's like, no, I'm sorry, I really can't. I only have the one. And that's kind of the magic of vintage items. That's kind of what makes them really special as a gift, you know, or as even as a gift for yourself. If it's something that you just really love and it touches you, touches something in your heart or your mind or your spirit, you know, it's unique. And sometimes these vintage items, they're something that we remember from our childhood, or something similar to something we remember from our childhood. And they can mean a lot, you know. They might remind you of something that your grandmother had in her house, or your mother, or your father, you know. This is a really pretty set, and I love these little Royal, they're made by Burrell Albert, these little creamer and sugar bowl sets. I think I have a couple of different designs in the shop right now. This is the one with the birch trees. Let's see if I can read the bottom if it has a title. Yeah, let's see, it is silver birch. That makes sense. And I love this design by Burrell Albert because it's these birch trees growing with wildflowers along the shore of the lake, and it reminds me so much of many beautiful places here in Vermont where I live. And they kind of have the silver birch design on the inside, you know, on the edges of the inside also. So, oh my goodness, what a lovely gift for someone. A Burrell Albert cream and sugar set with the gold detailing around the edge. And one more gift I want to go over is just this sweet little ceramic angel. And she's playing a little accordion or squeeze box, depending on what you call it. And she's ceramic with the gold detailing, just very sweet. And so she'll be in the shop too. She's great for holiday decorating or as a gift for someone who loves or collects angels. And we do have quite a few angels in the shop, and I'm going to be adding more in the next few days. And another thing I'd like to remind you of is my Crystal Wand Maker shop and my Elements 5 shop. Crystal Wand Maker has clay and crystal wands that are all custom made, one of a kind, and they're beautiful. And there will be a link to my Crystal Wand shop in the description below this video. And if you're looking for something pretty to wear to a holiday party or just to be festive in your regular life, you know, to work for the holiday season, I have some really beautiful jewelry pieces, and I'm wearing some of them right now. These are custom made, one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces that are available in my Elements 5 shop. And there will be a link to the Elements 5 shop in the description below, as well as to these specific pieces that I'm wearing in this video today, if you're interested. I have a Tree of Life pendant with these beautiful green beads and gold wire. So, you know, definitely if you're interested in this, check it out. There will be a link below in the description. And these Tree of Life earrings as well. And I have other, if you like Tree of Life jewelry, I have other Tree of Life jewelry in my shop, and lots of other crystal jewelry and beautiful fine art gifts. So definitely check out my Elements 5 shop as well. So that's all of the products I was going to showcase right now and talk about. But again, we have so many more, hundreds of beautiful vintage gifts. So please do check us out at Happy Gals Vintage. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you liked this video, I hope you'll click the like button for me. And please subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, because I have lots of videos on lots of vintage topics and other topics and about how to be happy in your life. And we just have a lot of fun on this channel. So thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.